Hi, my name is Haley. Thank you for being here today. I'm here to tell you just a little bit about myself. I was born in Edmond, Oklahoma at Edmond Regional Hospital. From then, I lived in a house in Bethany, Oklahoma for about 17 years. Lived in the same house, although we did make a move when I was in kindergarten. We moved to Tennessee for 2 years for my dad's job. Actually went to a private school there, Macon Road Baptist School, and I had a teacher that really influenced my life going forward. I actually got to visit her not too long ago. Learned how to pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word, while I was there. Mom and Dad will always say that's where I got my hick accent. Ended up moving back home. There's just no place like home. Moved back into the same house that we were in prior to the move to Tennessee. From then, I went, to elementary school, middle school, high school, all in the Putnam City District. I grew up an only child, so I found interesting ways of entertaining myself. I actually thought that I wanted to be a teacher for a long time growing up. Had 35 of my closest stuffed animal friends. I would gather them around the room. I would call roll to make sure everyone was there. I gave them all names, and we conducted class. I did their math homework for them. Some of them needed extra tutoring. Anyway, going on from there, through high school, I met a teacher. She was into sign language interpreting, and it really sparked something in me. Decided that I wanted to go into sign language interpreting. I actually did that for 2.5 years at OSU OKC in the sign language program. Ended up moving to Sallisaw, Oklahoma, which is about 20 minutes west of the Arkansas border, right on I-40. And I was a youth pastor there. So that kind of took me away from the sign language interpreting, and if you don't use it, you lose it. And so when I moved back, I was kind of unclear about what I wanted to do with my future. Ended up at a medical sales, because I actually moved back 2 years after I moved to Sallisaw, back with Mom and Dad. Now I work in medical sales. It often brings up an interesting conversation when people ask me what I do for a living. You're always on the topic. Everybody's like, oh, I work at a restaurant, I'm a hostess. Well, I'm in medical sales, more general urological sales. And so when you start to talk about what you do and you're in urological sales, it's just catheters. We specialize in catheters. 5 days a week, 8 to 5, I get to talk from people from Maine, Florida, California, Washington about their urinary tract. Infections, issues, anything that might require a catheter. I actually get to interact with them and build relationships. I've actually had some patients come from Texas to visit me. I really enjoy my job. I consider it more of a calling. I want this degree to further my education in that, and I would really like to go out into the field someday with my degree. I really love everything that I get to do with my job and my company, and degree going forward will definitely be a benefit for that. So thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you being here.